Hello and welcome to this short demonstration video of Endless Media digital and print publishing platform. I am Greg Karpati, the CEO of Endless Flux Labs, where we develop innovative software products in a constantly changing digital environment. Thank you for your interest. Let's get started. First, I want to show you the homepage of a news site of our own, Endless Media News. We use this as a demonstration of our product and also as a way to inspire the media community. As you can see, it has a pretty typical news site layout, which is intentional. In the rest of the video, I'll take you to the backstage, which is the admin interface of this site, and show you some of the main features of Endless Media digital and print publishing platform. But first, I'd like to let you know about a couple of key benefits our product has to offer in general. Endless Media is not just a simple news website engine like a CMS, but an enterprise-grade solution with complex functionality needed by serious editorial teams, digital, print, or both. Security in particular is always a main concern for a news organization, so we are not taking it lightly at all. We built the platform from ground up with security in mind. Scalability is another area that's pretty important for a news site with big traffic, and we have a couple of great ideas how to manage it professionally. With our platform, your editors will be able to distribute content to any digital channel you want to cover with just a click. And as soon as new channels emerge, we'll extend the platform to include those also. Endless Media is based on WordPress, which has the biggest open-source CMS developer community on Earth. This allows us to constantly and quickly evolve the platform along with the digital landscape and to cater to the needs of our clients. A totally custom-developed news site CMS would never allow for such speed and flexibility. By choosing our platform, you will always have quick access to new technologies that provide new opportunities to reach an even bigger audience with your outlet. Okay, enough talk about how awesome Endless Media is, and let's see the admin interface. We'll start with the most important part, the articles. First, I'll show you the list of articles. As you can see, we have a pretty standard table that lists the thumbnail, title, author, columns, text, page views, and the date of the articles. But that's not all the information you can view, as you have the option to customize what table columns are shown. After clicking on Screen Options, you can tick the checkboxes to display or hide each and every column you want, and the changes happen immediately. You can also change the number of articles displayed per page. But the most interesting part of the article list is the filtering control. You can filter articles by keywords, which is the most basic search method. After filtering, you can click on the search phrase and it immediately puts the text box into focus, so you can fine-tune your search. You can also filter by a lot of other parameters and see all the active filters in nice boxes at the top. By clicking Save as Preset, you can even create a bookmark for your user to access frequent filter combinations quickly. As you can see, I'm turning all current filters off, and with just one click I'm able to get back all of them. So what happens when we click on one of those articles? We'll start editing them, of course. The first item on the edit screen is the title. The number in the green box is the character count, and it's green because it's in the recommended range. As soon as I exceed the range, the box turns red. The recommended range can be configured so that it's compatible with the website design. Below the title, you see the lead and the article body, which is comprised of blocks. You can insert new blocks anywhere you see a plus button. I'm inserting an image block by selecting a picture from the media library. All other options and settings for the article live in the sidebar. You can preview, schedule, publish, and update your article and set its visibility, publish date, and author. You can also delete it or roll back to a previous revision. In the permalink section, you can change the URL. In the text section, you can add and delete text assigned to the article, and in the featured image section, you can replace or remove the featured image. In the next section, you can edit the pre-title, subtitle, feature title, and lead. Then we have some advertising settings. In the author and source section, you can change the author or set it to yourself with just one click. There are some additional settings too. The publishing section is particularly interesting, as this allows you to set all the digital and print options. Under digital, you have all the available digital channels you want your article to distribute to, and under print, you have the option to set an issue date, page number, and most importantly, the print workflow stage your article is currently in. You can also set the article to being behind a paywall, to have Facebook comments turned on, and you can specify the column or columns the article should be in. Finally, you can see some useful statistics about your article. The second most important things on a news site after the articles are the pages that offer all those articles, like the homepage. Let's see how to edit them. We are going to navigate to the list of pages and click on New Page. First, let's add a title for the page. Then we should add a block that creates a structure for us. We can choose from a variety of layouts, but I'm gonna choose 2 columns for now. Now we are getting somewhere, but we'll need some content. By clicking on the plus button, I can add all kinds of content blocks, but I'm going with the article offerer since that's the most common on news websites. In the sidebar, I have to set some parameters for my new block, like the number of articles it should display and the specific articles I want to offer to visitors. As you can see, the selected article immediately appears in the block. I can also choose to display the lead, author, pre-title, date, and featured image. The article offerer block looks really nice now. I have also the option to remove it or make it into a reusable block that I can insert elsewhere, even on multiple places, and update them all at once. I can edit the block as HTML, insert another block after or before it, and duplicate it, which I'm going to do right now. And now I'm going to drag the first block to the other column. Isn't it easy to build a page in Endless Media? Okay, now I'm changing the settings for this block. I'm deleting the manually specified article from it, but turning on the automatic selection, which displays articles according to filtering rules, like columns the articles should come from. There are some other filtering options too. I can also change the layout of the article offerer from the current vertical layout to horizontal. The available layout options depend on the website design. I'm choosing to display the date in this layout. It just looks better this way. Now that everything is set, I'm increasing the article count to 4. No, let's make it 5. because I want to make the box taller, so I can add something else on the left. Let's add another type of block, an ordered article offerer. This block lists articles in one of three orders: publication date, page views, or Facebook shares. I'm starting with the first, adding a title, setting the article count and the time interval from which the article should come. I'm also configuring a second type, the most read articles. As you can see, the block content immediately appears. I can even click on the titles to switch between the two types. Now let's add a multimedia offerer block, with which I can offer image galleries and videos to visitors in a nice sliding interface, for which I can even set the sliding speed. But since we have no galleries and videos on our demo site, I can't show you the content of this block. But I can show you something far more interesting, the undo-redo functionality of the editor interface. With just a few clicks, I'm rolling back the changes I just made. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's add a block that can be displayed, the section header. This block can be used to add context to the structure of your pages by marking sections of content. Let's move this header to the top. Now we have a very basic but pretty nice looking page layout that can be put onto a home page, for example. One more thing. We need an advertising block, so the site can earn revenue. I have to select an ad area here, but I haven't created one, so let's do this now. Endless Media allows you to create as many ad areas on your site as you wish and insert tracking codes from any ad server you want to use. Then you can select these ad areas in any advertising blocks you put on your pages or articles, within the body of the article, below it, or in the sidebar. Creating a new ad area is pretty straightforward. Add a title and insert a tracking code for the banner. Alternatively, you can change the ad area to display a PR article by choosing the article and whether the featured image and lead should be displayed also. You can set the activation and deactivation date and time of the area and an alternative ad content to display for when we are not in the activation time window. This is very useful if you have scheduled campaigns. There is one more important element left for all news sites: the images. The media file interface of Endless Media makes it easy to manage all your pictures, PDFs and other files. As you can see, the uploaded images are displayed in a nice grid layout. You can upload new files with the Add New button or just by dragging and dropping your file into the interface. When you click on the uploaded image, you will get a surprise. The platform used a bit of artificial intelligence to determine the focus point of the image. This allows us to always display the right part of each image in all the different aspect ratios a website design is demanding. Your editors will love you for making this so easy for them. Of course, there is a chance that the machine got the focus point wrong, so you have the option to change it. You can also edit the image title, caption, alt text, source and the name of the photographer. All this data can be displayed on the website along with the image if you choose. There are even some basic image editing tools available like cropping, rotating and mirroring. I have shown you the most important admin screens already, but I haven't shown you all the screens, like the ones where you can create and manage picture galleries, and also the ones for video posts. The screens for the so-called shared areas that allow you to edit repeating content throughout your site easily, and the screens where you can manage your editors and other users. Although there is a lot more I could show you from the admin, I think you get the gist, and I don't want to take up your precious time. But before I finish this demo video, there are some critical things I have to talk about. I'll be quick. Endless Media is built from ground up to be as secure as possible and to withstand any traffic spike it encounters. For this, we had to develop a really robust server architecture. And although it is a proven architecture, as you can see, it's quite complex. I'll help you to understand it by explaining the most important parts. First, we developed a multi-layer caching system, which is responsible for delivering pretty fast responses from the servers to your visitors and using as few resources for this as possible. This saves costs and makes for happy visitors. Second, we built in a draconian firewall that is merciless in repelling malicious and DDoS attacks of any kind. Your data at Endless Media is secure. Third, the architecture was built in a way that allows for automatic horizontal scaling, meaning it will automatically add more server resources as needed and also automatically scale back when the traffic spike is over. This is also a huge cost saver. And last, we separated the architecture into two main parts, one for the public access and one for your editors. This improves security even further by not allowing the public zone to alter any data, and also prevents a scenario where your editors can't work because the admin zone is being overloaded by public requests. But that's not all we do for security. The platform has a very flexible user management system, which allows you to define very specific permissions for your different employees. If someone doesn't need to access a particular data or do some action, the platform will prevent it from happening. We have also a very advanced version control in place that shows all the edits in each content piece, so you will be able to tell what changes have been made, when and by whom. Also, each and every action anybody is taking within the system is recorded in an activity log, so nothing is untraceable. A closed system is a very limited system. There are so many use cases where a news site has to communicate with outside systems. Endless Media is prepared for that. We have multiple REST APIs that allow for standard data communication that's also very secure if needed. Android and iOS apps can easily fetch cached data from the platform, so operating a news app that's compatible with the publishing platform is not a problem. Custom RSS feeds can also be created for end users or other systems that need this kind of data format. It is also easy to integrate email newsletter services that send out articles selected by your editors automatically and regularly. Endless Media is operated in a software as a service model. This means you will only need to pay a monthly fee and we'll take care of everything. Our service includes licensing for the platform, first-class server hosting, constant system monitoring, IT support 24/7, regular software updates, new platform features, and also marketing statistics reports. By choosing Endless Media, you will have an immortal publishing platform, since the continuous software updates and new features ensure it never gets outdated. You won't need to replace it again after 5, 10 or 25 years. If you need new features for your site, but those features benefit the whole platform, you don't have to pay extra for them. They are included in the monthly fee. You will also get new features that were requested by your other clients, at no additional cost. Problems that might arise at one of our clients' news site is solved on all other sites at the same time, probably before it even shows up at your site. But if, in any case, you encounter an issue, our first-class support team is always ready to help. Thank you for watching this demonstration video. I hope you are as impressed with the Endless Media digital and print publishing platform as I'm impressed with my team who is behind it. I'm looking forward to working with you to introduce the platform to your news organization. I'm confident you will be very pleased with our service. If you haven't already, please visit our website and get in contact. Goodbye.